Sutra 36. Avyavrat Bhajanat. And through an uninterrupted offering of devotional practice to the Lord. Here, Sage Narad reveals a method that nurtures a blossoming love, once an inclination to devote oneself to the Lord is awakened. He states that the practice should be uninterrupted. Desire, anger, and greed are three gateways to agony. They bring about one's destruction. One should give them up. Once freed from these three, one works for one's ultimate good and eventually attains a supreme goal. Bhagavad Gita 16.21-22. As soon as one enters the gateways of lust, greed, and anger, one is not able to discriminate between what is favorable and what is not favorable for devotion. Therefore, the mind is apprehended and controlled by the senses. Thus, Lord Krishna advises the avoidance of these passionate feelings, and to curb these emotions, Sage Narad strongly recommends uninterrupted practice of devotion. By doing so, the highest good and well-being of a human being is assured. The greatest religion for the soul is one where there is devotion for Krishna that is unwavering and free from ulterior motives. Only this can completely satisfy the Lord. Srimad Bhagavatam 1.2.6. To clarify the exact nature of the practice, the Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu 1.2.73 states, according to the wise, one's devotional practice may either consist of a single type of practice or a combination of multiple types. There are 64 practices for a devotee, which are mentioned in the Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu. By doing one or more of these practices uninterruptedly, one's devotion is strengthened. Uninterrupted means disciplined, stable, constant, and punctual practice. In the Bhagavad Gita 8.14, Lord Krishna says, "He who remembers me constantly and single-mindedly attains me easily." The Madhurya Kadambini describes a state experienced in the beginning of the devotional path. Often, devotees set goals for their personal practice. For example, the number of rounds to be chanted daily, the quantity of service to be rendered to devotees, or simply not engaging in matters unrelated to the glorification of the Lord. Though such resolutions are made every day, the devotees are able to execute them some days and not others. Just as a relationship between two people requires a regular exchange and maintenance of love and affection, in the same way, the practice of service to the Lord should be an uninterrupted and unobstructed flow of devotion.